The power of networks. I came across a law known as Metcalfe's law that partially explains the quantum leap or exponential burst of wealth. Robert Metcalfe is one of the founders of 3Com, the company that brought you the Palm Pilot. His law states that the economic power of a business is the square of the number in the network. Stating it more clearly is the story of the fax machine. In my early days at the Xerox Corporation, we were tasked at selling fax machines. The problem in the early 1970s was that very few people had fax machines and even fewer people knew what they did. Since there are so few fax machines, their economic value was low. Yet as time went on and more people used them, there was a sudden burst in their popularity. Today, most of my friends have fax machines in their homes as well as their businesses. So Metcalfe's law is this. If you have only one fax machine, your economic value is 1, according to the formula of 1 to 1 squared. But the moment you have 2 fax machines, the economic value of the network does not go up linearly. It increases in a quantum fashion. The moment you have a second fax machine, the economic value goes up to 4, not 2. 1 to 2 squared equals economic value of 4. With 10 fax machines in the network, there is an economic value of 100. After understanding Metcalfe's law, the law of networks, I knew why network marketing organizations offer such a powerful tool to average people like you and me. Applying Metcalfe's law to a network marketing business, you begin to see the power of this form of business. Today, when I talk to people who are worried about their retirement or their mutual funds in their retirement account, I often recommend they add to their portfolio a network marketing business. I say to them, if you really follow the lessons taught by some of the network marketing businesses and you build a solid business with solid people in your network, you will find that business to be far more secure than the mutual funds found in your retirement fund. If you truly work hard to make those in your network rich, they in turn will make you rich and very secure. The power of monopoly. Rich Dad often said, the formula for great wealth is found in the game of Monopoly. Many of us know this formula, the formula of buying 4 greenhouses and trading them in for 1 red hotel. The formula for wealth found in the game of Monopoly also follows Metcalfe's law. When you look at the comparison of my poor dad's and rich dad's ratio, you may understand why my rich dad's economic power continued to increase and my poor dad's economic power remained the same. With my poor dad, his real estate holdings included just his own home. That ratio of 1 to 1 never changed. But with my rich dad, his economic power included over 450 properties and was always increasing to create a ratio of 1 to 450. In other words, my poor dad's economic power remained at 1. 1 squared is still 1. All he had was his house. In this example, my rich dad's economic power was 450 squared. He controlled over 450 rental units. His economic power was going up exponentially. When you look at my poor dad's ratio of 1 to 1, and then factor in the power that taxes had on his income, earned income, 50%, you can actually see why my poor dad's economic power did not increase, although he worked harder and harder. My rich dad's income was going up, his economic power was going up, and he was paying less and less in taxes.